Hey guys, guess what? Today we're gonna start tiling the floor. Now it's been quite the process, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I've done to get to this point and how I'm gonna continue, and then we'll keep you updated throughout the entire process. But I'm not gonna make you watch it. I may film some of it, but I'm not gonna film it all. So, anyways, let me start out and show you what I did. All right, guys. If you notice, there is a line down the floor. That's because that's where I'm gonna start. Now, a lot of people don't like to start quite that close. I like to start as close as I can. And it goes from one side all the way down to the other. As you notice, my floor still looks horrible, but I got it as clean as I could for a 70-year-old floor. Now, what I did is I actually started here in the living room. Looky there, we still got trim painting and all sorts of stuff going on. And I took a measurement from that wall all the way across to that wall. And then I figured out how many tiles it was going to take and what kind of edges I could live with. And then I started getting down here and I started looking, and if you see right there, that's where I've got a mark. And that's where I decided I wanted to end up with my tile grout line. Now, the reason I did that is because if I just started at one wall, I would have ended up over there on that wall with a 2-inch piece. And that wouldn't have been no bueno. Would have been bad. And it also allows me to come all the way down this hallway, and then my joint is actually going to end up right about there in the middle of that doorway. And the other side, well, you saw how wide it's going to be. It's going to be a couple of, well, it's about 5.5 inches wide. So, I'll go ahead and I'll tile all the way across. But the first thing I want to do is I want to lay my tile. What is wrong with my gimbal? This thing is the craziest thing. It just goes anywhere it wants. Now, you saw that my floor was ugly, but you know what? That's okay. My floor is ugly. Doesn't matter. It's clean. That's what matters. I've scraped it. I scraped it with a 6-inch broad knife all the way, the entire floor. I swept it. I've went over it afterward with a shop vac, and then I dried, dust mopped it. It's as clean as a 70-year-old floor is gonna get. So, I'll bring you back whenever I'm moving on and got some tile going. Right back with you. All right, guys, so I prepped my thin set. I'm using VersaBond Flex, and I am fixing to start laying it down. I'm gonna try to just lay the first 2 rows to begin with so that I can get it kind of set. And also, I've already prepped down here. I've made my lines on my offsets. I'm doing kind of a different kind of offset. I'm not just doing a staggered, half and half. I'm doing, well, basically I'm doing a 9 off, a full, an 11, or a 3.5 off, and then 14.5 off. So, and then it'll go back to a 9.5. And it just gives it a better look. So anyways, sit back and enjoy. Here we go. All right, I've actually got a line at about where the tile will stop, the second tile. Now, anytime you're mixing your mortar, just be sure and follow the manufacturer's specifications. I'm trying to be careful not to cover my line with my thin set. On this side, it doesn't really matter. because I can always come back and scrape it up. Okay, so I want to keep this as flat as I can, but I also at the same time, I kind of wanted to have some ridges, just like it would if it was like an old plank wood floor. All right, I'm gonna turn you off and I'm gonna start laying. Hey, you know what? I was gonna do some editing and realized either I'm an idiot or I'm just unlucky, I don't know. Either way, I didn't get anything else of the tile. And that is my fault, but that's okay. I'm gonna show you how it ended up. I did go ahead and, I guess what I did is instead of pushing record, I pushed just take a picture. And I missed out on, well, laying all the tile and the grout. Y'all didn't miss out on anything because it is just labor intensive. Oh, about wore me out. I'm getting too old to do this kind of stuff. Anyways, I'll go ahead and show you what it turned out to look like. All right, so that's what it turned out to look like. And it goes all the way up into the closet. Now, if you notice, I actually have baseboards down, and we'll get to that on the next episode. But, man, I do like the way it looks. So, it is pretty. But, as I always say, if you like this, tell your friends, tell your family, tell a zombie if you see one, and if you want to watch some more and keep up to date with what we're doing, just look around, there'll be a button to subscribe. Go ahead and push that thumbs up, like this video, and definitely subscribe. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.